Do you guys remember when Radio Canada did an investigation into gender-affirming care for trans youth? You know, the one the transphobes loved? But that had prominent trans activists privately DMing me, "What the fuck, CBC?" Well, this guy, Radio Canada's ombudsman, said he got about 60 complaints about the piece. And now, months later, he's finally published his decision on whether it met Radio Canada's journalistic standards. And he concluded that it does, which blows my mind. Because over the course of the hour-long investigation, the reporters spoke with 5 experts opposing gender-affirming care for youth, as well as 3 parents and 2 teens, all with negative experiences. But they only spoke with 1 expert who supports providing gender-affirming care to youth, and spoke with 1 happy trans teen 40 minutes into the hour-long documentary, despite that being not at all reflective of gender-affirming care's actual regret rate. AP looked at 27 studies on the matter and found that 99% of those who received gender-affirming care did not have regrets. But according to the ombudsman, who acknowledged the report wasn't perfectly balanced. It's cool because they had a hard time convincing trans folks to speak to them. That should be a red flag. And, you know, Radio Canada platforms voices that are supportive of gender-affirming care in their other coverage, so it's cool. He also dismissed a lot of the other complaints off of like vibes, saying things like the team wasn't biased because he met with them and they didn't seem biased. And the title, Trans Express, isn't problematic, even though CBC itself has reported on how much trans kids struggle to access care, because it's just a title and it's for TV, so. Perhaps most concerning though, as the ombudsman is explaining why it was fair to dig into this and disproportionately amplify voices opposing care, he cites the CAS review, stating this reinforces, in his opinion, the relevance of hearing these voices. That's the same CAS review that's faced tons of criticism for repeatedly misusing data, violating its own evidentiary standards, and resting many conclusions on speculation. What's worse about this total abdication of responsibility by both Radio Canada and now the ombudsman is that it's just gonna make everything worse. Take it from Celeste Trianon, a trans feminine jurist and activist who told me this.
Radio Canada just gave anti-trans actors a humongous boost to both their egos and their ability to spread hate unscathed.
Yeah, nicely done, Radio Canada. What do you think of all this?